Hello, 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 it's Dolly. Welcome to Festive Friday. This week we're celebrating the holiday of Thanksgiving. We're to use woodland characters, food, thankful theme, leaves, glitter, cranberry, gold, acorns, ribbon, burlap slash twine on our layout. All right, let's see what products I use to create my layout. All right, here's my photograph that I'm documenting. Here's my burlap leaf. Here is my woodland character and an acorn. So I show those to you right away. I'm using the Fall Farmhouse from Simple Story sticker and chipboard, and then 2 sheets of Simple Stories, the wood grain and then that plaid, and then this white wood grain, the dark white wood grain is from Ella and Viva, and then that plaid paper there, and then I use the gut part. And then you notice the plaid, that's what I was getting at. I knew I trimmed down that plaid. And then I pulled out an older 6x6 music note sheet to back my photograph because I thought it went well. On the opposite side of that plaid sheet is that flower pattern. And I'm going to ink that up using the Tim Holtz Distressed Oxide in Ground Espresso. That is one of my favorite inks to use for inking edges, not for stamping, but for inking my edges. That and the black soot. And so that's what you see me do there. And then before I forget it, listed below are the ladies' links to either their blog, their channel, or YouTube process video. And we have ladies that create layouts and makes cards. So be sure to go check them out. I am excited to see what they've created, and especially the card makers, because I'm getting back into card making. All right, I get out a brown ink pen that is for scrapbooking, and you can pick these up like at Michael's. I mean, we all get the black ones, but once in a while it's nice to have the colored ones. And so I use my brown one, and I go along the interlayer edge of that white wood grain cardstock from Ella and Viva. And I go around about 3 times, but I'm only showing you my first swipe through. And then you're going to see my picture and my paper layer reappear in the lower left-hand corner. There it is. All right, I'm going to take my chipmunk, it's a clear sticker, and I'm going to back it onto white daisy cardstock from Close to My Heart. And I'm a consultant with them. And so if you are looking for Close to My Heart products and do not have a consultant, I would love to have you as a customer. All right, but that's not what this video is all about. So I trim along my cute little chipmunk, and I tuck it under the photograph there. And then I'm going to get out my sheet of stickers here in a minute. But first I'm going to tuck in this burlap leaf. I'm going to take that chipboard acorn and place that in the upper right-hand corner for that cluster. And then here's this sticker word that says good stuff. I knew I wanted that. And then I'm going to bring in another sticker from that farmhouse sticker sheet. And I don't know what I was pointing at. I think maybe that I was going, that's the open areas where my title will be. But right now I'm going to work on my clusters over there to the left of my photograph, I think. I'm ahead of myself. Nope. Oh, I forgot. I get out from the sticker sheet that wagon that has pumpkins and a water can, and I tuck that under my one word. And let's see, what are we going to do now? Oh, I get out this other sticker word, and it says always something to be thankful for, and I place that there. And then I also get out my Close to My Heart black shimmer trim, And that's going to be tucked under that paper layer under the photograph because I just felt like I needed a pop of something to draw your eye down by the photograph, because the idea of scrapbooking is for you to look at the photograph. Yes, all the prettiness is too, but the main focus is documenting those photographs. The next is about journaling as well. And I will be putting my journaling in the upper right-hand corner where that cluster is. Now I'm going to go back to my embellishing around the photograph. And then also I'm just going to let you know at some point you're going to see my title, which is going to be stamped using a stamp from Close to My Heart, their October stamp of the month, or it's the November stamp of the month. I can't remember now, but if you want to know, just leave me a comment below and I'll give you that information. But it is from Close to My Heart, and it was either released in October or November. And that stamp says, and just like that, summer turned into fall. And I used the Close to My Heart Espresso ink to stamp that. Now, I made a little boo-boo there. I did not leave room to write fall because it should say, I'm stumbling, sorry, it should say, and just like that, summer turned into fall. But if you notice, it stops at "into," and I'm adding my rose gold leaf, which was one of the items on the list. And I still don't realize that the word fall is missing. I think it comes later, and you'll see me point over there, and then for a minute I was stumbled because I knew my stamp that says fall was not going to fit there, so I had to write it in, and I used my brown pen that I created the lines along that inner larger layer. All right, so here I am drawing my lines in the upper right-hand corner for some simple journaling. Back to that list, I covered the woodland character, the burlap, the leaf, the acorn, the gold, and the glitter. I'm going to bring out to my copper ink or paint. It's actually copper paint by Rachel Beth. She has an Etsy shop, and she makes her own handmade watercolors. And this is like a copper glittery watercolor. She has a whole set. I think she calls it the metallic set. And like I said, you can find her on the Etsy shop. It's called Rachel Beth. And so I take care of that glitter part. All right, and here I bring in some enamel dots back. As you tell, I put some up there by the acorn and then decided I needed to bring it in over by my title because it was kind of getting lost there on my page. And here's where I bring in that watercolor, and you're going to see me do some subtle splattering. When I want to do subtle splattering, I use, tap my finger really lightly, or you can even use a pencil and tap lightly and use a smaller tip on your paintbrush to get smaller splatters. All right, here are the close-ups. Again, get out your documents, get out your photographs and document your memories in a fun, creative way. If you're not a subscriber, would love to have you as a subscriber. Please be sure to go check out the other ladies' channels and see what they created. Show some love, give them a thumbs up, and also subscribe to their channel. All right. Hit the bell button so you receive notification every time I post, and we'll see you next time. Bye.